This is Guns, Knives, and Watches. And I would love to sit here and tell you, because we're going to talk about rangefinders real quick, that the rangefinder that's in front of you is the one that I use. This is from Leupold. This is a Leupold RX 750. I would love to sit there and tell you that this is what I use. You can go out for a couple $100, rock out with your cock out, and this is what you need to have. But I'm a precision shooter, and this doesn't work. And I don't know how for a few $100s for you to do that. And I'm not saying that I'm not up to date on the newest lingo and this, there, the other, and the newest products. What I'm saying is you have to be very skeptical of any piece of data collecting equipment that you use. You have to understand that that 750 is with a reflective target. And that's a reflective target of a certain size that will get a certain amount of energy back to your device. And in a real world application, what does that really mean and how do you apply that? I would love to tell you that this is what I use, but I can't. Like I said, I deal with information, and this is what I use. There's no markings on it. There's nothing on this. Then what do you have in the damn container, man? Some generic piece of bullshit that no motherfucker knows how to this, there, or the other. It's from Chinkland, and we are just sitting there, da da da. By the way, my call sign's Chink, so don't even think I'm just sitting there harassing the whole, part of our world. This is Terralux Terrapin. It's about $2,000. Now, just when I said that, you went to shutdown mode. And I already know that. But this is the most basic type of data collection that I have the ability to use. Why? Because for $2,000, the only thing this tells me is distances. What do you mean, Guns, Knives, Watches? This is the only thing that it does. I listened to some fucker one time sit there and go, snipers don't use lasers. Number one, sniper is a job, not in a designation, this, there, the other. And a lot of people that go through sniper training aren't snipers as their jobs. That's not what they do. And I've seen more spotters that are better snipers than the people that pull the trigger. This is Terralux Terrapin. Is it expensive? Yes, it is. Class 1 laser product. Vectronix. Switzerland, da 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 da. It has an adjustable objective. Of course, I have mine on 0 right now because I have corrective lenses that actually take into account all of the rest of the data, the rest of the crap. It takes CR123 batteries that are in that hole. You can program it, you can do what this, there, the other. But here's the actual important part, man. What you see through, what gets the data and what actually receives it. It's from Vectronix. When you pay your $2,000 for your Terrapin, and this is a basic Terrapin, this is not what you would use in combat situations, okay? This doesn't tell you declination. It doesn't tell you a lot of different things. Incline. It doesn't tell you a tremendous amount of data that the real ones actually do. But for $2,000, what do you expect? But see, that's the difference between reality and perception. if you've been watching too many movies and too much shit or too many YouTube videos, then you probably are a worthless piece of shit that I really don't want to communicate with, nor do I want you learning or being educated on my channel, because you're probably some dumbass little prick moron that wouldn't make the grade, especially if I was in front of your face. Because if I was in front of your face, I would be probably, number one, not give a shit whether you live or die, and be very aggressive if you indicated any disability, dislike, or anything else. Because that's the way the game's played. Now, to all you video game playing motherfuckers who have watched too many movies, this Vectronix Terrapin for $2,000 is not for you. Now, if you want to get the real devices that Vectronix actually makes and is issued, sorry, you're going to have to pay quite a bit more. Because this is basic data collection. To get anything else, you have to use different devices and do different things. Now, for $2,000, what do you get? You get a device that uses two CR123 batteries, has an adjustable objective, and will range out to distances that your probably dumbass can't shoot. Now, if you want to pay more than that, $8,000, $10,000, you can get quite a bit more data. In a real world scenario, not some urban bullshit where you're learning from behind the gun. And I'm not saying that that's bad, I'm just saying, in reality, people that take extreme shots have extreme gear. Now, we got our little package here, man. We get a book, man, from, oh my God, man, user's manual, man. Woo! Gonna get her done, boy. We got some batteries that I probably should have put in that thing years ago, but you know, those things are good for like 10 years, man. I'm not that smart. Those probably should have been put in this piece of kit long time ago. We got us that pouch, man. Now, getting back to the video game crowd and the movie watching crowd and the people that haven't made it through and done this, that, or the other. No. Snipers don't collect data. They don't use precision weapons, and they don't do any of those things. They don't break it down to the most basic components and then reconstruct it to something that can be easily used on a normal, you know, battlefield environment. I honestly hate to make this video because it sounds like I'm so condescending, but believe it or not, I really believe that. I really am condescending. I think most of the people that try to do this crap are morons and think that a Lupo RX 750 is going to get her done, boy. Yeah, baby, it's going to do that, baby. Woo, it's going to do it. Yeah, boy. But when in reality, the data and the amount of information and the amount of experience that unfortunately flows through that data has to be gotten in such a way as to have accurate, accessible information in a real-world environment. And I haven't found any way to do that other than using the very best gear. You know, I hate to sit there and go, you know, I sound like a cook, I sound like a chef, because I break everything down to its components. Give me any problem, I'll solve it, because I will sit there and I will break it down to what's basic You don't understand this, but the people that actually do a lot of the work have to become experts in 24, 48 hours. What do you think they do on their private life? What do you think they do on their time off after they retire? This is Guns, Knives, and Watches. Peace out.